Good morning, and welcome once again to Living Better with Chronic Illness with Dr. Larry Berkelhammer. Good morning, Dr. Berkelhammer.
Thank you. Morning.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks.
Today I'd like to talk with you about something you mentioned on your website that's a bit confusing to me. Humor and health. Can you expand on that?
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you watch suspense movies?
I used to watch James Bond. Is that suspense?
Okay. How do you feel when you're watching it in your body?
Oh, tense?
Tense.
Yes.
Now, do you like comedies?
Yes.
How do you feel when you're watching a hilarious comedy and you're laughing hysterically?
Loose.
Which do you think is better for your health?
Probably the loose thing.
Yeah. So, part of environmental mastery is learning tools that we can practice that improve our health. So one of them is humor. Now, I should say, humor isn't just telling jokes and laughing. When I talk about humor, part of it is the ability to step back from our thinking process, to practice mindfulness enough to be able to step back and see our thinking process and to laugh at ourselves. Like, oh, isn't that silly of me thinking this way? Without being self-critical, but to actually take our thoughts lightly and to just laugh at ourselves. Now, another thing we can do is actually practice laughing. This is a serious practice that I believe started in India. It really took off there, but it's now spread to the West. In the middle of the day, when people take their lunch break, they meet in parks and they all laugh together. And it's been shown to improve their health. And now these clubs have been brought to the United States. So,
now I've heard of one of these.
I've never attended.
Laughing yoga, it's called.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Something like that.
Yes, it's laughing yoga. Would you like to do this?
Sure.
Okay, so we'll practice this. So, recite after me. He.
He.
Ha, ha, ha.
Ha, ha, ha.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
He, he, he.
He.
Okay, now, you ready to start?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we'll just start saying these things. And notice how you feel. I notice whenever I do this, I start feeling just wonderful. So it's interesting that even though this is artificial, no one has told a joke, we can actually start laughing and it becomes real, and physiologically it's the same as if we're laughing at a funny movie or someone telling a joke. So,
He.
ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ho. Ha, ha, ha. So that's how you do it. It's a serious practice.
Yes. Well, I feel different already.
It just feels good.
It does.
Yeah.
We should do it more often.
And the interesting thing about it is that what do actors do? If you're trying to get into a role, you pretend.
You look for a time in your real life that's very similar to what you're asked to do now, and you replicate it.
Oh, that's interesting. So, yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
So that could help the laughing even more. You think of a funny time.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
It's not like that. That's therapeutic. There's no denying that. Yes. Oh, and thank you very much for joining us, and we hope to see you again. Bye-bye.